Hi everybody, this is Jen from Cookies, Cupcakes, and Cardio.com. Today I'm going to be showing you how to make these peanut butter cupcakes. Now, we could be calling them triple peanut butter because it's a peanut butter cake base with peanut butter buttercream, and then hiding inside are tons of peanut butter candies. Let's get started on our newest tutorial. To make the peanut butter cupcakes, we're going to be using these mini Reese's Pieces baking bits. I found them in the baking aisle at my local grocery store. We're also going to be using these peanut butter chips, and we're going to be putting both these things inside of these peanut butter cupcakes. I'll put the recipe to the cupcakes in the description box because we've already made this recipe as a cake. And now we're going to be making the peanut butter buttercream, which is a new one. We're going to be using between 4 to 6 tablespoons of milk, 2 teaspoons of vanilla, 1 cup of butter, 2 cups of smooth peanut butter, and 4 cups of icing sugar, which is also known as confectioner sugar. The first thing we need to do is make our peanut butter buttercream. So in the bowl of my stand mixer, I have my cup of butter, and I've got my paddle attachment here. So I'm just going to cream it first to start. In with the butter, I'm going to add my peanut butter right in here. And then I'm going to continue to mix it on low speed just to get it all combined. And then once it is and the butter is mixed in, then it will be I'll speed it up to about medium. Once the peanut butter and butter is combined in the bowl, you're going to add your vanilla in, and then about half of the icing sugar, or whatever I can manage to get here in the bowl. And then I'm going to mix it on low until it's combined. With half of the icing sugar in the bowl, I'm going to add about 2 tablespoons of the milk into here, and then I'm going to mix it together before I add any more icing sugar. I'm going to add the rest of my icing sugar at this point. And then how much of the remaining milk I use is going to depend on how thick I want my buttercream. You're going to use more milk if you want a really thin one, if you're piping it, and you're going to want to use less if you want to cover it with a cake. So I'm going to mix this up and then add a little bit more milk because I'm going to be piping it. So I have my peanut butter cupcakes here prepared and a cupcake core. So what I do for the cupcake core is I just press it into the cupcake like this. I'm just working my way down and then pull it out, and then it spits out the top there. So inside I'm going to put some of the peanut butter chips and some of the Reese's Pieces. You can put as many as you want in here. Just squish them down like that. And then with a knife you just want to cut off kind of just a little bit of the top there, and then place that back on top. So that's how you stuff them full, so they've got a little bit of a surprise and a piñata inside. I'm going to show you 3 different ways to top these cupcakes. The first one, I'm going to be using a 1M tip, and it's just an open star tip, and I'm squeezing on the top there, wants to come off, and then around like this, just building up and stopping in the center like that. And then I'm going to take some of the little mini Reese's Pieces and then just place them around the swirl. For the second way, I'm going to take my piping bag again, and I'm going to pipe just over the top here, squeezing like that. And then I'm going to take a piece of paper towel, and I'm just patting it down here. So I'm going to make a nice smooth dome like that. And then I'm going to turn it upside down, and I'm going to dump it into the Reese's Pieces, little mini pieces. Make sure they're all on there. Give them a little tap. And there's our second way to finish off our peanut butter cupcakes. The last effect is going to be one of the favorites from when I used to have a bakery. Now I'm finishing it the same way here with my buttercream on top, and then I'm taking my paper towel and I'm smoothing it down to a nice round dome. And you'll see I've got the fork beside me. So kind of a typical way to finish off a peanut butter cookie is to give it the fork little indentation in the center. So with the fork, I'm just going to do that and mimic it on the cupcake. So it's going to look like a peanut butter cookie, but on top of the cupcake. So there you go, everybody, how to make 3 different toppings for these peanut butter cupcakes. And you can see here inside all the candies that are hiding there inside the cupcake. So I hope you enjoyed this tutorial today. Remember to subscribe to the channel so you can stay up to date on all of our newest videos. See you all again next time.